Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you all for your participation in our Zoom session. I wasn't sure how many questions or comments there would be, but I appreciate that you all took the time to listen to each other, to talk with your families, and to contribute while we were together virtually. Almost every single one of you had something thoughtful to say, and I appreciate that. It shows that you're thinking about the world around you, and it's important as we go about the world to be paying attention to what other people might be feeling and to be asking questions and being kind and feeling the feelings. And it's okay, no matter what they are, to feel them, and it's important to talk about it. So thank you all for your participation in our Zoom session. And I ordered this super cool book, which I was actually waiting for, so waiting for it to come so I could read it for our group time. So it's called Peaceful Fights for Equal Rights. And this is one of my favorite parts. I like the back. Shake a hand, lend a hand, have hope, be hope. We must pursue peaceful ends through peaceful means. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Assemble, take action, create allies. Make buttons, make banners, make bumper stickers too. Boycott, boycott, boycott. Chant, cheer, call someone, campaign, camp out. Demonstrate, don't give up, don't give in. So this is an example of people making protest signs, which I think I might have mentioned in our group time. So love is love, no something, we don't know what she's gonna write there. Enough is enough, that one came up today in our Zoom session, and Planet Earth First. There are lots of things people might make signs about. Right now, people are protesting. They would probably use enough is enough for the current situation. And then there's just a peace sign. Educate, encourage, endure. Be fearless, fly a flag, file a lawsuit, have faith. Give time, give strength, give money if you can. Shake a hand, lend a hand, have hope, be hope. Inquire, inform, imagine, invite. Join others on the journey, join others in the fight. Knit a hat. It's one of my favorite pages. I mean, most of the pages are my favorite pages, but I like that one. Take a knee. Listen, learn, lead, light a candle, write a letter, pass laws, march, meditate, meditate, motivate, never stop. Organize, 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 parade, picket, post, persist, persevere. Pray. Ask questions, never quit. Quietly do what's right. Read, remember, resist. Stand up, speak out, sit down, sing loud, Be silent. Strike. Turn up the volume. Unite. Vote, volunteer, keep vigil, be nonviolent. Wear it, wave it, work for it, write about it. Explain change, exemplify change, expect change. You can only do what you can do, so do it. Be zealous. You can ask Milan and Elaine what zealous means. I think it was one of their vocabulary words. And that's it. And here we do have a nice little glossary. So there were some words in there that you might not have known. So feel free to ask a question or make a comment about the story if you would like. Anything that you noticed about it, that would be cool to share on the Google Classroom comments section. And we'll read it again. I think it will be really neat to read something like this in the classroom and discuss it live. Right now it's not much of a discussion, so I'm sort of talking to a screen. But perhaps that will be something we could even do in a group Zoom. So, you also might have noticed some of the words behind me. And if you had to categorize them, they're all nouns, right? And they're what we call abstract nouns, for those of you that have heard about it. Nouns you can't touch. And think about feelings of hurt, feelings of pain, feelings of oppression and fear and anger and sadness. Even just saying all of those things, it sort of probably makes you feel icky. Probably all of you have felt at least 3 or 4 of these things in your life, and it doesn't feel good. So part of what's happening in the world is based on all these feelings that have been brewing sort of for a long time for a lot of different people. So a lot of people are feeling, and us too, at certain times in our life, we feel this. So what we want to focus on is how we can help everyone be on the opposite side of this. So some abstract nouns that are sort of the opposite of this. So joy and happiness. And strength. And peace. And safety. Now, I didn't pre-think of what I would put on this side. Those are just some positive things that came to mind that we want our friends to feel, and we want people in our communities to feel, and we want our families to feel, and even people that we might not know. Of course, we want everyone to be feeling these feelings, because in a world where everyone is feeling these feelings, everyone has got that bucket. And it stays full, right, with feelings like this. So I think what this book is about all of the ways we can help people get from this side to this side. And no one feels all of these feelings all the time, just like no one feels all of these feelings all the time. But I think in a lot of ways, we have the privilege of often finding ourselves in this area. And we want more people to also find themselves in that area. So there are some small things we can do and things we can do to help each other. And you guys started that today by talking on Zoom, talking to each other, talking to Ms. Klinenberg, talking to myself, talking to your families. And it doesn't stop. So this happens to be a current event right now, and it's something that's going on in the world, and it's important to pay attention to it, and it's important to keep paying attention to it. So I am sort of promising to myself and promising to you guys that we'll keep including different voices in our readings and keep talking about the things that matter and how we can help other people and help ourselves learn and become better. So that is my commitment to you. And I would like you to find a spot for music. And I'm scooting to grab the music to read, so hopefully you are finding a comfy spot. And I'm back. This week's feature composer is Benjamin Britten. The feature composition is The Boisterous Beret from the Simple Symphony. The Boisterous Beret is the first movement of Britten's Simple Symphony. He composed this symphony when he was 20. Britten had two clever ideas to create the feeling of energetic and vigorous dancing. He used crisp rhythms and short phrases, as if the dancer's feet barely touched the floor. Then Britten decided that the instruments would not always play the same thing at the same time. Instead, he often had one instrument echo or imitate another instrument. Then another will overlap, and then another. It is as if each instrument is one of the dancers, each one trying to outdo the other. So, as always, I would encourage you to, as you listen to the musical piece, to see if you can sort of hear what the description is talking about. That's a good exercise in paying attention and listening. All right, you guys, happy Wednesday. Have a good work day, and tell yourself today is going to be a good day. I can and I will.